Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Suprita Kher, currently pursuing BE in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bengaluru. I am currently studying first sem in the section of Devo and the course code is BEC TK105F and the course name is Waste Management. Today we are here to discuss about a topic transfer stations in the solid waste management. Solid waste management is a critical process requiring transfer stations. They are essential ground facilities for managing, transferring, and transporting solid waste from its point of origin to a landfill or recycling center. Let us see the introduction to solid waste management. What is solid waste? Any discarded materials from a human activities such as garbage, sewage, sludge, hazardous wastes, and other discarded materials. These are included solid wastes. Why is solid waste management important? It protects public health and the environment by managing and reducing waste and promoting resources recovery. It also reduces greenhouse gas emissions and encourages sustainable practices. Challenges of a solid waste management: waste quantity and quality fluctuations, lack of proper infrastructures and public awareness and participation, and a poor waste disposal practices. Let us see a definition and purpose of transfer stations. What is transfer stations? A facility where solid waste is transferred from collection vehicles to long distance transport vehicles. Purpose of transfer stations: to improve efficiency, cost effectiveness, and the safety of transporting solid waste from collection point to the processing or a disposal facility. Let us know about the components of a transfer stations. Waste receiving area: a designated area where solid waste is unloaded, inspected, and sorted into different categories. And the second one is storage area, a covered area where waste is stored, being transferred to long haul transport vehicles for disposal or processing. And the third one is load out area, a designated area where waste is loaded onto the long haul transport vehicles. Office and administration, for all site staff to efficiently operate and manage the transfer stations. Let us see the functions and operations of a transfer stations. Inspection and sorting. Waste is unloaded, inspected for hazardous waste, sorted into different categories and weighed. Second one is the storage. Waste is temporarily stored in a covered area before transferred to the long distance transport. And the load out. The appropriate amounts of a solid waste are dumped from the storage area or hopper into the long distance transport vehicles for transportation. Let us see the factors that affect the selection of a transfer stations. The types of waste received will affect the selection of a transfer stations and process required in the recovering material from the waste, required capacity and amount of waste storage desired, types of collection vehicles using the facility, types of transfer vehicles that can be accommodated at the disposal facilities, and the site topography and the axis. The main problem in the establishment of a transfer stations is securing a suitable site. Stored solid waste and recyclable materials is not properly handled will attract flies and other insects. Odors from the transferred solid waste will also be a nuisance if not properly controlled. Let us see the types of transfer stations. Depending upon the size, transfer stations can be either of the following two types. First one is small to medium transfer stations. These are direct discharge stations that provide no intermediate waste storage area. The capacities are generally small, less than 100 tons per day, and a medium 100 to 500 tons per day. Depending upon the weather, site's aesthetics, and environmental concerns, transfer stations of the size may be located in either indoor or an outdoor. More complex small transfer stations are usually attended during hours of operation and may include some simple waste and materials processing facilities. For example, it includes a recyclable material separation and a processing center. The second one is the large transfer stations. These are designed for heavy commercial use by private and municipal collection vehicles. This typical operational procedure for a longer stations or the larger stations is as follows. When collection vehicles arrive at the site, they are checked in for a billing, weighed, and directed to the appropriate dumping area. Collection vehicles travels to the dumping area and empty the waste into the waiting trailer. After unloading, the collection vehicles leaves the site and there is no need to weigh the departing vehicle if its weight is known. Transfer vehicles are weighed either during or after loading. If weighed during loading, trailers can be more consistently loaded to just under maximum legal weights, and this maximizes payloads and minimizes weight violations. Let us see some case studies of a successful transfer stations. The first one is Portland in a mining. The transfer station is vibrant and well maintained, exceeds state and federal environmental guidelines, and diversion levels exceeded expectations. And the second case study is Kansas City in Missouri. The city's transfer stations are equipped with the materials recovery facilities and anaerobic digesters for composting solid waste before being transported to landfills. And the third one is New York operates a network of transfer stations to keep collection costs low while diverting waste from land into recycling and reusing streams. Let us see the conclusion. Conclusion. The transfer stations is a crucial facility in a modern solid waste management, improving efficiency and cost effectiveness while reducing the environment impact of a waste management. Future prospects. Applying innovative technologies such as data analytics, artificial intelligence, and robotics to waste management can further improve transfer stations' capabilities and performance, making communities cleaner and safer places to live. This is a video about a transfer stations in a solid waste management. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe for more video and a channel. Thank you.